Look at what you just saw. This is what you live for. I'm a motherfucking monster.
Yeah, it's like the best thing you had in mouth all day. Didn't they sometimes say, "Oh, I like when you do that thing with your mouth"? We're not on camera, right? We didn't start recording. Like, "Oh, I like that thing you do with your mouth." Smile. Oh, I mean, smile. I'm ready. Sorry, I forgot we were filming.
Okay, so I'm on another interview, and this interview is different because I'm not interviewing a music artist.
Nope.
I'm not interviewing an engineer, a
Nope.
producer. I'm interviewing a photographer. So, introduce yourself to the people.
Hi, I'm Robert Miller.
And where you from?
I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I was born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. People keep asking me that I moved from someplace. I moved from no darn place. Newark, New Jersey, all my life.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump right into it. How did you get started with photography?
From a young age, my mom did pictures with Polaroids. Then I started picking it up from her for family functions.
So when your mother was taking pictures, was she like, well, let me show you how it was done, or did you just watch her do it and say, I got it?
I kind of just see it. I sort of do it. How hard is it? You put the film in there and you snap. So I just really got to just snap. It really wasn't too much, point and shoot kind of thing. It wasn't so direct.
I mean, I just tried to do a photo shoot and it came out pretty bad.
Well, you got to practice. Practice makes perfect, as everyone knows.
Supposedly. Okay, so when you started taking pictures, did it start as a hobby, or did you automatically know that this is something you want to do as career-wise?
It's a hobby, and even if it is going to be my career, I haven't decided yet, it's just so much fun. It's just really fun to just shoot, and visually, I love to watch things very intensely, and so this is like the perfect thing for me to do.
What's the fun part about it?
Oh, well, I'm such a shy person in my personal life, so this gives me a chance to be a little bit more of an extrovert and really get into a character. I think, when some people are in front of the camera, they become characters. When I'm behind the camera, I think that's when I get really in charge about how I want things. I'm a perfectionist that way.
So would you say with your pictures, it shows your alter ego?
Yes, it shows many sides to me. I think sometimes when people don't really know me, because sometimes, I'm going to pull these all out, they see these, and believe it or not, when I'm wearing these in a classroom and then I'm not wearing them, people think they're not in the right classroom. Or when I was at a bus and he said, "You look familiar, I'm not sure I know you." So, yeah, alter ego.
Okay. So since you've been shooting, what has been your favorite part about it?
My favorite part is just taking me a lot of places. I get to just go on location. I get to meet random people sometimes and establish old friendships that I haven't seen in a while. And it's been really helpful that way.
What has been your least favorite part about it?
My least favorite is sometimes you have to put up with a lot of BS about showing up on time, and sometimes the weather could be off if you're outside. Yeah.
Okay. When you're shooting, do you like to do outdoor scenery, indoor scenery, natural?
I love to do a mixture of both. If it's really nice outside and it's just like, yes, work, let's do it. But then when you're inside, you just have so much control, and I have control issues. So inside is like, one of my favorites, but yeah, I make it work. I think that's when you have to. When you're in a creative field, sometimes you don't get 100% power of everything you do. So you just got to just wing it.
Do you like what you do?
Love it. It's just, natural high.
So when you're going into a photo shoot,
Yeah.
first of all, how do you determine what person you want to shoot?
You need to be awesome. And being awesome means pique my interests. So if you're different, I love things that are different. I don't like, plain old Mary Jane. I like, something no one hasn't seen before, something that people question. Sometimes the most funny thing is some pictures I work really hard on to plan and take, people are not that interested in. But if I just randomly took something, and edit it a little bit and don't think two thoughts about it, they'll call me up and say, "I love that picture you did." I'm like, "That thing?" So it's really random.
Okay. What do you look for as far as location before you take a shoot?
That it has multiple uses. You need to have multiple uses, I really think. Especially when it's just me, the equipment, and them. Multiple uses is great when on location.
If you can go anywhere in the world to shoot, where would you go?
Oh, wow. Anywhere. For free? Yay.
Yeah, for free.
Maybe I should be shooting China because my teacher keeps talking about, you need to go to China to keep learning more Chinese. So, China is interesting to me.
If you can shoot anyone, who would it be?
Wow. Like, my top 2 favorite people. Maybe Tony Leon. He's one of my favorite actors. And Margaret Cho, childhood idol hero. Yeah, I love to shoot Margaret Cho.
I haven't heard her name in a long time.
I know, I love her. She's like the only person I would adopt kids with. And nobody'll never know we adopted.
Okay, speaking of Tony Leon,
Yeah.
your tattoo.
Yeah, the tattoo.
So,
The tattoo.
Robert has, this is Tony Leon, for everyone who doesn't know.
From In the Mood for Love.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Tony Leon, your interest in him, and why you decided him of all people.
See, the first movie I seen was Heroes. He was in Heroes, but I didn't know that was him. So few people get past me in costume, so he got past me, and then I started watching a whole bunch of Wan Wei movies, and then I saw him. I love it. He's just so intense with his acting, and he make you believe anything that he is and doing. I love that feeling. And I was planning my tattoo for like 4 years, and you kept saying, Robert, when are you getting a tattoo? When you getting it? It was going to be Jimi Hendrix, or it was going to be Dorothy Dandridge. But then I decided, think, Robert, something that no one has ever done before. Put an Asian dude on your arm. And then people have been asking me, is it Kanye West? Is it the president? Is it my father? But it's a wonderful tattoo. So if you want to know more about the tattoo and whatnot, just contact me. I'll give you the info for her. She's in Brooklyn. Amazing artist. Going to get more work later. So, love the tattoo, love explaining it, but people idea what it is before they ask is great. Oh, and Malcolm X. Or is it myself? Yeah, is it Malcolm X? Is it me? People are really random with it. And they're like really this close. You know, this is an Asian dude. I'm not Asian. I'm black.
Okay. So, you brought up Tony Leon, and I've known you since the 4th grade.
Yeah.
So, my question is, when did you decide, like, China, Asia, that whole culture, when did it start to catch your interest?
I loved Asian culture. I love all different cultures, but then I get in different moves. So for like a while, it was like all Japanese. So I read all the books about the different cultures, like the Geishan stuff. And then Asian happened from when I was the China happened when I was in college and I had to take a Chinese movie class. And I'm taking Mandarin now, Ni Hao. And so China became a big part of what I'm doing. I'm taking a lot of classes on the study of the society. So it interests me. He's an amazing actor. And who else you know down the street got a freaking Asian man on your arm? No one.
Other than Tony Leon, is there any other famous Asian person that you would like to do a photo shoot with?
Margaret Cho.
Other than Margaret Cho.
I love Margaret Cho. Oh my God. I hope she sees this one day and say, what?
Other than Margaret Cho and other than Tony Leon, is there anyone else?
Oh, Dante Basco was really cool too.
Who's that?
You know him. He's been like in all the movies in the 90s. You know Dante Basco.
I need a movie.
Oh my God. He was in Hook.
Okay.
Oh, well, if you watch the last Avatar, The Last Airbender, he was Zuko. So all the Avatar fans know that he was Prince Zuko. You need to look up Dante Basco. Oh, he was on Poetry Jam. That girl named Nikki.
Oh.
Oh. Because he tried to do it gently. Because she told him to pull it. So Dante Basco is really cool. I mean, he does poetry, he acts, he's awesome. But, you know, everyone is inspiring, not just Asian people, but, you know, shout out to Asian people. Sometimes they don't get enough recognition.